Welcome to today's analysis. Of course, today is 19th of December 2025. So we'll be marking out our recent structures, which is a recent high and recent low. So here is a recent high, and of course, here is a recent low. So let's see what we want to look at. We want to see a breakout from this. So let me pick this. You want to see a breakout from this, the retest of this, to think of going on a bullish side. But then if that does not happen, you can see a break below this, wait for a retest of this to think of going to the short side. And if we're going to the short, this is going to be our next target. This is going to, this is going to be, let me just do this around here. This is going to be around this previous low right here. So this is today's analysis for the scalpers. They want to scalp this market. What they want to say is change your structures within the zone. That means give me recent highs and recent lows and the rest of it. But then for now, I really can't see any major change of structure that you can actually say, okay, you want to go long, you want to go short on it, except you want to say somewhere around this level because you have a double top. I really don't like that whole idea. So just better just wait for the market to actually break above our recent high or recent low, giving a better entry chance, which is around here or around here. So that's for 75. So let's go to 75 1 seconds to see what we're gonna be looking at for today. So yes, it's 5 1 seconds. The same thing is actually are very valid. You can see the recent high. Then talking about the most recent low, is this right here that actually led to this whole movement around this level. So that means you want to see a break above this for us to validate that this live market is likely to continue in the bullish side, or they want to see a change of structure of this market to tell us the market is actually likely to continue or to start moving on the what's it called on the bearish side. So what by change of structures, you want to see the market give signs of lower highs and lower lows, and then you can see if you can get below the previous one, just so you can have around this one right here. Just so you can have around this one right. So now what you want to see is a bullish candle fully closing below this current recent low right here. So you can get that, I can think of going short, then our stop loss is going to be above that previous rejection, which you're gonna get around it, because if this will close, there's a high chance that you actually get some rejection around that level. Alright, so that's it. Let's go to the next one, which is going to be the boom 500. Alright, here in boom 500 or here in boom 500, of course, we are going to mark also the recent high and the recent low of the markets. So currently, here is the most recent low, and here is the high that actually led to this whole bearish move here we can see around here. But then for the markets getting to this level, there seems to be an internal structure. So let's go to each one to confirm the internal structures that's likely to be expected for us to take off. But remember, the best time to go short on this is to see the markets go below this and retest of this for us to go short on that. Why did I say retest? Why? Because this was a zone we will not break below. So if it's going below it, then definitely going to be some taking of profit, because some person is going to put either some entry here, while some want to take that profit here. So then there's going to be a reaction to this. So if it's going below it, there must be definitely a pullback to that zone, tell you that okay, that was a force that tried to stop it here, or that tried to push it continuously or to the upper side here. So there must be a reaction to tell you that okay, then we can go short on that. Otherwise, just like I said earlier, you want to see change of structures. Then you know there's actually likeliness of the market to move back to the upper part of the market. What are the change of structures? In what the market is giving us series of descents. I think you can really see that already here. You can see this this currently what's it called, this high around here, and they can see this going is not yet able to go below this. So let's say I'm now breaking above this previous high, internal high, you can see around here, and of course giving us another high around this level. Of course, you can see that pullback, and then which is also still higher than the previous one. So this could be a good sign to clear about this market. But then since we didn't see this first one, so the next options were also wait for the market to actually go above this again. Then we wait for maybe a rejection. Then we can think of going along on that, just as we saw at this level. So as I saw this market, then after breaking above this, then I can just enter this market with this bearish candle, this will be our stop loss. Since this is that, remember that would have been on the scalping purpose, not really full time or day trade. So since you can see this for the scalper, but then on the full time, what you're looking at is either to go long or to go short. And what's that to go long is once the market break above this, just like I said earlier, breaking above this, or closing above, they can think of going long and to this next level around this zone right here. So that's it. Let's go to boom 1000. I hope you get it. Don't forget, you can drop a comment in this comment section. And if this is the first time coming across my video, please do this every single day. So you can just make sure you hit the subscribe button and don't forget the bell icon beside it. If you're watching this on Facebook or TikTok, you can actually hit the follow button. And please do it to share this with your colleagues that feel might need this information. And don't forget to give this a thumbs up if you love the video and feel it's actually informative to you. Alright, that's it. Let's go to boom 1000, which seems to be on the bullish side for a long period of time. And of course, you can see the recent high and the most recent low. So let's just take this down to this entry time frame to see what we are likely to have around there. Okay. So what do you want to see? You want to see a breakout above this. So currently, I'm not going to say anything about a scalping. So you want to see a break above this, telling you to buy this, or they want to see a break below this. Before you can go short on that. So that's what you'll be looking at. I don't think there's any form of scalping because boom actually one target is very volatile. So if you don't have an account with this broker, I can tell you the description. I will drop a link there for you to actually open an account with them. So if you can see, baby, I can see what's it called, a rejection, then maybe getting below it. But then this is just totally to me decisive. The candles are not really that given. I'm still seeing a bullish trend around it. So let's just see if we can get a breakout from here. If that does not happen, we want to see a break below this before I think of going short on that. So that's it. Let's go to the crash family, of which we'll be starting with crash 500. Before we go to the final one for today, which is going to be the crash 1000. Okay, on crash 500, I can finally see the recent high and then the recent low. But then let me see, come over here to markets around here. Recent high, they can see here around here, which is a recent low. Okay, and I'm sure you know what they want to see. You want to see a break above this, testing this, giving us opportunity to continue going low on that. Or they want to see a break above this, testing, give us opportunity to continue going high on that. But then in this zone, what you want to see change of structures for the scalpers. You want to see series of higher highs and higher lows on this previous structures of fish. Currently, the market just moved all the way from here down and it's currently up. But then if you can see maybe a market breaking above, you can just scalp the market for some sharp entry. Remember, for the scalping part of it. But if you're waiting for a good entry, it's better just wait for the market to actually get below, above this level. You get above this previous high, if not above, then you can think of going long on that. But for the scalping, we can just see the candlestick closing above this. You can just enter this to stop loss, and of course, you can just take a quick entry on that. So that's going to be that for crash 500. So let's go to the next one, which is going to be crash 1000. Okay, on crash 1000, let me go. I think I see the recent high and recent low already, but still very necessary for us to actually mark it down to get a better view. This is a recent high. Overall, so the recent low, then this recent high, so this recent low, and this is a high that actually led to all these movements. But then I think I can see some internal structures. So let me go to the H1 to see this internal structures validation. Okay, you can see the market actually giving us some form of a movement around there, going down here, then breaking below this level around there to this. Then you can see a pullback. So for us to go short on this, we want to see the market going below this. Then we can think of going short on that market. So that's what we want to see to go short on this. Otherwise, the best option is to wait for a break above this on the buy side. I repeat, for us to go short on this, what we want to see is the break below this, market actually breaking below this. We want to go short on this. Otherwise, you just have to wait for the market to break above this to get on the long side of the market. So that's what we'll be looking at for today on synthetic market with Deriv. And please don't forget, don't risk more than you can afford to lose. No matter how perfect the trade actually looks like, it can actually still go the opposite direction. So always try your best to make sure you don't risk more than you can afford to lose. Avoid greed, avoid impatience and the rest of them. If you have not gotten to the zone you're always expecting, just let the market go. It's better you lose and have the money in your account than to lose your money and start having the pain of if I now have waited a little. That said, I wish everyone a positive day trade ahead. Please stay safe, and as I said earlier, don't risk more than you can afford to lose.